Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing great today. A lot of times what I get from people that I play with or people that I meet is I don't know how to solo or I don't know how to improvise. Whenever the chords come up, I just draw a blank. I don't know where to go or what to do. I don't know how to make it sound good. And they ask me, how do you do that all the time? And I always answer, well, I use the tools that I have available to me. So today what I'm going to do is show you guys how to start improvising lead guitar parts, solo parts by using some probably basic shapes that you already know. They come from a cage system, they come from triads, they're all interlinked together, and I'm also going to show you a basic pentatonic shape position that you probably already know, but I'm going to show you how to put all this stuff together today. We're going to show you lower on the neck, and then we're going to go higher up on the neck to really give it a really good climax to the lead part of the guitar solo that you're playing. Let's get started on this and have fun today. My name is Shane. Here we go. So what we're going to do is show you a really cool way to start improvising solos here. This is going to be very basic, just down back to the basics. So what we're going to do is just play this in the key of A. So I'm going to show you you probably already know this, but just hang with me here. So you've got your A chord right here. This is just a basic shape, right? And all I'm playing here are these 4 notes right here. I've got this open A. That's all we're playing. So when we play that in the track, what I've got is just a 2-chord track, and we're going to go back and forth. And this is going to help us learn how to play an improvised lead solo. So this comes out of a pentatonic shape right here. So if in the key of A, typically you guys probably know the quote-unquote minor pentatonic shape. But this is also applicable to the major pentatonic shape. So if we anchor our pinky right here, this is A. We're going to play, technically it's the 5th position major pentatonic shape, but not to confuse, it's going to be right here. So the easiest way to always find it is you look for the note, the root note, well, in this case A, on the 5th fret here. And we're going to play this shape right here. That's going to be our whole pentatonic shape. So what we're doing is we're going to use this basic shape to start playing some easy lead parts. So our A chord, like I said, is right here. Notice here that this A chord is inside of this pentatonic shape. So what that means, if you visualize this here, it is actually within the shape, and it makes it easier for people to understand. So their other chord is going to be, the A chord here is the 1 chord, their other chord is going to be the 4 chord. So the 4 chord in the key of A is going to be D. So you guys are probably really familiar with this chord shape here. This is D. We're playing the open D. So if you look here, everything in this chord is in the pentatonic shape with the exception of 1 note. That 1 note is this note right here. This note is actually D, right? But in the key it works because that's in the key. But this is technically not in the pentatonic shape. This is in the whole major scale. So what I like to do is refer to it as the flat 6, because if you have here, this is the 5, this is the flat 5, the 5, and the flat 6. So I will use this a lot of time to make it really soulful when I'm playing this major pentatonic shape. So if you visualize this again, this is what it looks like now with that extra note. So what we can do as the chord passes by, we can play this right here, our A. And then we can start playing little lick pieces. Something like that, very, very basic. And then when we hit the D chord, the 4 chord, we're going to hit this. We're going to play the exact same kind of lick. Something like that. What that's giving us is that's giving us a chance to play the chord at the very beginning when it passes by, and it also gives us the option to start playing some licks. And when we're playing these licks, we want to try to make something that's memorable. So for example, our A. Something like that is what we're trying to do. Something else I want to show you. If we've got this shape here, we can turn it into more of a quote-unquote triad shape. I really like this shape right here. And as you can see, this note is inside of the scale also, right? This is F sharp. So it fits perfectly. This is F sharp too, just for the discussion's sake, but what this allows us to do is something like this. So if we play this chord here, or A, we're going to put this finger here. This is going to be C sharp. So now we have A over C sharp. Very warm, pretty sound. So and then to the D. See how that works together. And here what I did here is I just slid this whole shape up because this is E. We're not going to get into that, but it's in the key, so it works. So you can do something like that. Okay, so once we have that down, here's what we're going to do. This position works right up here on the 14th fret, right? So if we've got right here, this is the 17th fret. This is our A note. Right here too on the 5th. You can play the same shape. Okay, so what this allows us to do is our A, our D. You can play it either way. You can play it like this or like this. Either way works. So we can do the same thing, the A over C sharp. We can play our D like this. So when we're playing, we can be rocking out. And here's where I would like to switch my A. If you have a Strat or any guitar, I would go to the neck pickup. Right now I'm on the 4th position on the Strat, so these two, I would switch up to that. And then I'm going to turn my volume all the way up. It was about at 9, so I'm going up to 10. Now I've got a really just throaty sounding Strat sound. Here's a little example of me playing with all this different stuff. Okay, so use all these different combinations. Use the lower register down here on the 2nd fret and then go all the way up here to the 14th fret and play the exact same thing. So you can interlink them together. Something you can get really good at eventually is playing up here. What I'm doing is I'm sliding. When you guys get the hang of that, you can really start making some even cooler solo aspects, because what you're doing is you're playing one register and you're going to the other. So okay, that's it for this lesson. I hope you guys really enjoyed it and it helps you. Remember, what we're trying to do is when the chord passes, we're trying to hit that chord with those shapes, and then we're trying to immediately play a little lick behind it. And then eventually what we're going to try to do is just target those single notes. So stay tuned for next time. I'm going to have another lesson on this, but it's going to be more expanded. I'm going to show you guys some new shapes that you'll be able to play and use, and then you'll be able to interlink all this stuff together. And in no time, you guys will be able to play some really cool improvised lead guitar solo parts. Have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.